Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into something that's been stirring a lot of buzz in the biking community. That's right, the legend has returned. The 2025 Yamaha RX 100 is here, and it's not just a revival, it's a reimagination of one of the most iconic names in Indian motorcycling history. If you grew up around bikes in the 80s or 90s, chances are the name RX 100 brings back memories of that raw two-stroke power, the iconic exhaust note, and a machine that became synonymous with speed and style. Well, Yamaha is bringing that legend back, but this time with modern-day engineering, safety, and design. So strap in, grab your helmets, and let's go for a full ride through of the all-new RX 100. As soon as you lay eyes on the 2025 RX 100, it's clear that Yamaha has struck a delicate balance between nostalgia and modernity. The front profile of the bike is where you'll spot a perfect blend of classic design cues and upgraded styling. The round LED headlamp with a chrome bezel pays homage to the original RX 100 but is now equipped with DRLs and brighter visibility for night riding. It's not overly aggressive but carries a certain bold presence. The front telescopic suspension forks come with a sleek matte finish, and the 17-inch alloy wheels have a retro-inspired multi-spoke design. A small, rounded front fender maintains that old-school look, while the slightly wider handlebars provide better control and ergonomics for today's riders. Moving on to the side profile, the true soul of the RX 100 starts to reveal itself. The silhouette is unmistakably inspired by the original, yet it's noticeably more muscular. The fuel tank retains that teardrop shape, and it proudly wears the RX 100 badging in raised chrome letters, an instant callback to its heritage. However, the build quality has seen a massive upgrade. The paint job is high gloss with multiple color options like midnight black, retro blue, and a stunning maroon red that sparkles under sunlight. The engine casing is neatly done in black with brushed metal accents, and the side panels keep that minimalistic yet purposeful design. You'll also notice the double cradle frame that gives it a solid stance and better weight distribution, which makes a difference in everyday riding. The exhaust pipe is perhaps the most recognizable element, a long, slim, and slightly upswept finished in chrome and tuned to give a deep, throaty sound that's bound to turn heads wherever you go. From the rear, Yamaha has kept things clean and classic. The tail section is slim and flows seamlessly from the seat. The LED tail lamp is compact but emits a strong, bright glow that ensures visibility even in heavy traffic or rainy conditions. Indicators are neatly integrated and have a clear lens look. The grab rail has a nostalgic touch with its metallic build and simple design. You'll also appreciate the rear suspension setup, which includes dual shock absorbers that offer decent travel, perfect for Indian road conditions. The rear mudguard has been trimmed down for a more modern appeal, and the rear disc brake adds that extra layer of performance and safety. Now let's talk about what's on the Insidia, or in this case, what's on the rider's end. Sitting on the RX 100, the first thing you'll notice is the well-contoured seat. It's a single-piece, premium stitched unit that offers comfort for both the rider and pillion. The seating position is upright, natural, and comfortable, making it ideal for both city rides and weekend cruises. The instrument cluster is a semi-digital setup, analog speedometer paired with a digital display that gives you readouts for trip meters, fuel level, gear position indicator, and a clock. The switchgear feels tactile, and the handlebar grips have been redesigned with a modern texture for better feel. It's retro where it should be, but tech-savvy in all the right places. When it comes to performance, Yamaha has decided to take a different path compared to the original two-stroke beast. The 2025 RX 100 is powered by a 125cc, single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine that's been tuned for refined power delivery and efficiency. It produces around 12 bhp and 11 Nm of torque, which may sound modest on paper, but thanks to the bike's lightweight frame and just around 115 kg, it feels zippy and agile on the road. The engine is mated to a 5-speed gearbox that shifts smoothly and has a short throw, making it perfect for urban traffic as well as open highways. Yamaha has focused on making this bike feel connected to the rider, just like the original. It's not about raw numbers anymore, it's about delivering a fun, responsive, and engaging ride every single time. The throttle response is crisp, and the bike accelerates linearly. There's a noticeable mid-range punch that gives you enough confidence for overtakes, and the top end doesn't feel stressed even at 80–90 km/h cruising speeds. The engine note is refined but carries a subtle growl that hints at its sporty DNA. The bike rides on a well-tuned suspension setup that manages to absorb potholes and rough roads without unsettling the rider. The front and rear disc brakes, along with single-channel ABS, ensure safety without compromising on that raw, mechanical feedback that purists crave. In terms of pricing, Yamaha has strategically placed the RX 100 to appeal to both young riders looking for a cool, classic bike and older enthusiasts wanting to relive their youth. The expected ex-showroom price ranges from Rs. 1.25 lakh to Rs. 1.35 lakh, depending on the variant and color choice. That puts it right in competition with the likes of the TVS Raider, Honda SP125, and Bajaj Pulsar 125, but none of those bikes carry the legacy and emotional pull of the RX 100, with Yamaha's reputation for reliability, service network, and long-term value. The RX 100 makes a very strong case for itself. Now if you're wondering whether this bike is worth it or if it's just nostalgia banking on an old name, let me tell you it's both. Yamaha has not just slapped an old badge on a new frame. They've gone back to the drawing board, kept the essence intact, and built a machine that feels just right for 2025. It's not a fire-breathing two-stroke rocket like the original, but it's a matured, stylish, performance-oriented commuter that carries the spirit of the RX 100 into a new era. And that brings us to the end of today's review. If you're someone who appreciates classic design, reliable performance, and a touch of nostalgia without sacrificing modern tech, the 2025 Yamaha RX 100 might just be your next dream bike. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you ride the new RX 100, or do you still prefer the old school version? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next ride.